have found the terrestrial planet orbiting Proxima Centauri is the nearest exoplanet we will ever find because it's the nearest star to the Sun. Do you become a multi-planet civilization or not? And if you don't, it's simply a matter of time before something happens on your planet. The billion-dollar telescope is the largest and most powerful in space. It captured these images. Since the dawn of time, humans have wondered if we're alone in the universe. This question still drives many scientific studies today. The James Webb Telescope is currently out there in space, checking out different planets and moons to see if any might be home to alien life. Many people now think that aliens might actually exist somewhere in the cosmos, just waiting for us to discover them. To try to answer this age-old question, two American astronomers, Jill Tarter and Thomas Pearson, started a project in 1984 called the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, or SETI. They set up a nonprofit to listen for radio waves from space because radio waves can travel really far without getting lost or absorbed. That's why they're using the Allen Telescope Array in the mountains of California, which has 42 radio telescopes dedicated to this purpose. Despite looking for over 30 years, SETI hasn't found any radio signals that can definitely be said to come from aliens. However, Jill Tarter is still hopeful. She believes that with today's technology, they might finally find something. She's even said she hopes everyone on Earth will join in this exciting search for company in the cosmos. There's been a lot of interest recently in the news that NASA has reported seeing lights from a city on a planet not too far from Earth using the James Webb Space Telescope. The JWST is currently our best tool for exploring space. It's situated 1 million miles away from Earth, gathering detailed information about the oldest parts of the universe. It's designed to pick up details we've missed before, helping us understand how galaxies, stars, and planets form. Astronomers are making the most of the JWST's advanced tech, like its super sharp camera and special filters, to look at and understand the subtle colors around stars and planets. They rely on this telescope to learn about the physical and chemical makeup of places that are light years away. The Webb telescope isn't just observing, it's actively searching the atmospheres of other planets for the tiniest hints of life by picking out certain wavelengths of light. Thanks to its unparalleled ability to search through space and time, it's already made some incredible discoveries, like finding more mass in the universe than we thought, hidden in big galaxies. This has made scientists rethink some of their ideas about how the universe started and grew. With each new discovery from the JWST, our drive to understand distant planets deepens, expanding what we know about life beyond Earth. The JWST is helping us to find out more about the universe. In the search for alien life, it's helping us gather information on remote worlds, and it's providing new insights that could solve some big questions about these distant planets. 20 years ago, we didn't know much about planets outside our solar system. Since then, astronomers have found over 4,000 exoplanets orbiting distant stars, which shows how far our curiosity and technology can go. But NASA thinks these discoveries are just the beginning. They believe there are actually trillions of exoplanets out there waiting to be found. The search for alien life continues, with scientists still exploring space in the hope of finding habitable planets. Every so often, they get a bit of a clue that they might be on the right track. For instance, when the Galileo spacecraft went to Jupiter, it stumbled upon a clue that could indicate the presence of plant life in the vicinity. This was a big deal because it was the first time we found what's called a biosignature, which in this case was the vegetation red edge, VRE. The VRE is a pretty unique way of looking for life, basically checking how light bounces off it. With the help of the VRE, the James Webb Space Telescope is all set to uncover more about life in space, mapping out the orbits of planets that could be cozy enough for life, nestled in the just right zones around their stars. If these indicators appear, the virtual reality engine, VRE, could really shake things up by pointing us towards intelligent life somewhere beyond Earth. This could usher in an exciting phase of space exploration, delving into the unknown reaches of the cosmos. Think of it this way: sunlight passes through different layers of the atmosphere, breaking up into rays of different wavelengths that are picked up by atoms and molecules in those layers. As this process continues, it creates a unique spectral signature. Think of it as a special kind of fingerprint that we can read using a method called spectroscopy. There's a strong belief among scientists that if a planet is bathed in starlight, the Webb telescope will pick up that light as it sneaks into the planet's atmosphere. This little insight suggests that the JWST, James Webb Space Telescope, could be the crucial piece we've been missing to find out what the atmospheres of these distant planets are actually made of. Planets our size usually have a mix of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and oxygen in their atmospheres. These planets could potentially support life, but the absence of stranger, rarer compounds could indicate other types of life and even advanced civilizations out there. Take chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, for example. These are man-made chemicals used mainly for refrigeration and in various industries. If the JWST detects these synthetic chemicals in the atmosphere of a distant planet, it would be hard evidence of intelligent life beyond our solar system. Such a discovery would truly expand the horizons of astronomers, giving them a whole new playground to explore the atmospheric makeup of other planets, and even the slim chance of civilization far beyond the Milky Way. Thinking about life beyond Earth opens up all sorts of possibilities far beyond what we see and experience in terms of biology here at home. We often think of life as needing a nice, mild climate to thrive, but the reality could be much more diverse and extreme. Take extremophiles, for example. These are mostly bacterial life forms that throw our usual ideas of what makes a place livable right out the window. These tough critters manage to survive and even thrive in conditions that would seem downright apocalyptic to other life forms. They can withstand boiling temperatures of up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit and can even thrive in superacidic conditions where the pH drops below 3. Their very existence is a powerful reminder of how resilient life can be, even under the most intense and unforgiving conditions. As the search for life-bearing worlds takes new turns, the possibility of finding life in unexpected places challenges what we know about the universe. The search for life in unusual places, given the vastness and diversity of space, suggests that our search for life out there must be broad and comprehensive. Planets that look a lot like Earth and orbit stars similar to our Sun are great places to start this kind of search. But it's also really important to keep an open mind and consider less typical scenarios, such as exploring exoplanets orbiting red dwarf stars, which are quite common in the universe. Even though these stars aren't as bright or warm as our Sun, they offer unique environments to test the potential for life in different environments. The longer lifetime of red dwarfs also gives plenty of time for the slow, complicated processes of life to evolve. Take the TRAPPIST-1 system, for example. It consists of a faint red dwarf star and 7 Earth-like rocky planets orbiting it. 3 of these are thought to be in the habitable zone, meaning they could have liquid water on their surfaces. Despite being smaller and cooler than the Sun, which warms the Earth, TRAPPIST-1 emits a faint light that could support life. By studying the light emitted by this star, scientists hope to find clues about the living conditions that might exist in the TRAPPIST-1 planetary system. After a thorough search, the JWST found that this particular star is about 41 light-years away from us in the constellation Leo, a promising spot for further study. Ward Howard, a NASA Sagan Fellow and the lead researcher on this study from the University of Colorado Boulder, couldn't hide his excitement at these discoveries. He mentioned that thanks to the JWST, for the first time, we will be able to search for planets around other stars that have secondary atmospheres similar to Earth's. He stressed how important it is to understand these stars to really understand what's going on with their planets. Among all the stars scattered across the cosmos, Proxima Centauri stands out for its proximity. It's only about 4.25 light-years from the Sun, making it the closest star to Earth. This star emits only a faint glow, which is difficult to see in the dark night sky from our planet. Its dimness means that any potentially habitable planets would have to orbit much closer to the Sun than Earth does to maintain the right conditions for life. Back on the 24th of August of 2016, astronomers stumbled upon something really cool. A planet with 1.3 times the mass of Earth, perfectly positioned in the habitable zone of Proxima Centauri. This zone has just the right amount of light, enough to melt ice and possibly support life. Proxima b, a fascinating planet orbiting the small red star known as Proxima Centauri, is only 4.6 million miles from its star. This proximity to its star exposes it to a variety of hazards that could make it difficult for life to thrive. One major challenge is Proxima Centauri's intense solar winds, which are strong enough to potentially strip the planet of its atmosphere. However, despite these harsh conditions, Proxima b receives enough sunlight from its star to keep the planet warm enough to sustain liquid water, a crucial ingredient for life as we know it. Proxima b's close orbit around its star also causes a phenomenon called tidal locking. This means that one side of the planet always faces the star, receiving constant sunlight, while the other side remains in constant darkness. This unique situation creates a stark contrast between the two hemispheres. One could be basking in perpetual daylight, while the other could be frozen in perpetual night. This is similar to the relationship between the Earth and the Moon, where the same side of the Moon always faces the Earth. Despite the relatively small size of Proxima Centauri, it is still capable of emitting enough light and heat to potentially support an environment that could support life, not unlike conditions here on Earth. Are these strange city-like lights on Proxima Centauri b a sign of advanced alien life? Or could there be another explanation we haven't considered? What do you think is behind this discovery? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.